Hey, good morning, and how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing amazing. So, we're back with Google Trends for the last 24 hours in the United States and the UK. Of course, we'll look first at the all categories section, at what everybody is Googling. Then we'll get into the specific topics like entertainment, travel, gaming, video gaming, and consumer. So, real quick, let me get our chat up and make sure we actually have a stream going. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. My week's going pretty good. We've got a little bit more done in our book, Echoes of the Cosmic Veil, which is super exciting. Looks like we'll be finishing that up in the next 3 weeks for sure. I do have chat up, and I want to thank you guys for just being absolutely awesome. So let's go ahead and get into this. Right off the bat, in the United States, last 24 hours, this is what people are Googling. By the way, if you're wondering how this can be helpful for you, if you produce videos on stuff being searched by people, it will get views. Okay. Kevin Wersch, 50,000 searches, 1,000% up. This is something to do with the Fed chair and Jerome Powell stuff. Let's just be honest, there's some drama going with that stuff. 12 hours ago, the searches started. Winter storm warning, 200,000 searches, 1,000% up. It looks like there's coastal flood watching. You've got Thunder versus Timberwolves, 100,000 searches, 1,000% up. Alcaraz versus Zverev. I honestly don't know how to say that. Zverev, fancy name. That has something to do with the Australian Open. 100,000 searches, 1,000% up. Pancreatic cancer cure. I'm not saying they have one. I'm saying people are Googling the crap out of it. 50,000 searches, 1,000% up. Honestly, if there is one, good for whoever did that. I hope it is something that's happening. It affects a lot of people, just to be honest. Sonia Macy. I don't know actually exactly who this is. 50,000 searches, 1,000% up 20 hours ago. It's being Googled in connection with a shooting. And so I think the shooting of this individual, maybe. But I don't know. So I won't get into that. Sheen Mannion is 50,000 searches, 1,000% up. Hornets versus Mavericks is 100,000 searches, 1,000% up. National shutdown, 100,000 searches, 300% up. Honestly, guys, I support ICE. I absolutely support them in the lawful enforcement of our immigration laws. All these nutbags marching against ICE, it's literally the unemployed morons. Nobody's joining you. And honestly, you're a bunch of losers, in my opinion. Actually, just in fact, I've seen the video. It's a bunch of losers. Pistons versus Suns, 50,000 searches, 1,000% up. Kings versus 76ers is 20,000 searches, 1,000% up. Josh Gad, 20,000 searches, 1,000% up. Heats versus Bulls, 20,000 searches, 1,000% up. Nets versus Nuggets, 20,000 searches, 1,000% up. Luigi Mangione is 20,000 searches, 800% up. Sinner versus Djokovic. Honestly, don't know. That has to be hockey or something. 20,000 searches, 400% up. Lou Holtz is 10,000 searches, 700% up, and people are Googling Lou Holtz hospice. That's not good. We hope, well, when you're on hospice, there's no hope. We'll hope that he is just not in pain. That's what we can hope. What is a ward in Bridgington? I don't know what a ward is in Bridgington. That's 100,000 searches, though. That's 700% up. Rockets versus Hawks, 20,000 searches, 1,000% up. Bucks versus Wizards, 20,000 searches, 1,000% up. Alcaraz is 20,000 searches, 1,000% up. Is the government shutting down again? Democrats have threatened a shutdown so that they can fight against ICE funding. That's right, in order to prevent a lawful federal agency from carrying out its job and enforcing immigration, the government Democrat Party will shut it down. That's really smart. So if you voted for them, I'm sorry. Please get help. Cheerios recall is 20,000 searches, 200% up. Bitcoin prices, 100,000 searches, 75% up. Asper Cartier is 10,000 searches, 300% up. Let's check what's going on over in the UK. Okay, so Aston Villa versus RB Salzburg is 100,000 searches, 1,000% up. Nottingham Forest versus Ferencvaros. I don't know how to say that. I'm going to just be honest. Nottingham Forest is playing against somebody. 50,000 searches, 1,000% up. Ferencvaros is how I think it might be said, but I'm probably murdering it. Celtics versus Utrecht is 100,000 searches, 1,000% up. Gina Meek, 50,000 searches, 1,000% up. Has something to do with something called Dragon's Den. I don't know what that is. It sounds cool though. Santander Bank branch is closing. So I don't know what the Santander Bank is, but it's 20,000 searches, 1,000% up. Porto versus Rangers is 50,000 searches, 1,000% up. Europa League draw is 50,000 searches, 1,000% up. Alcaraz is 50,000 searches, 1,000% up. Is Alcaraz like a tennis player? He has to be. I don't know who that dude is, but he has an interesting name. When I first saw it, I thought it was Alcatraz for 1 second, just so you guys know. This Djokovic is up in this all the time. 20,000 searches, 600% up. We've got Kevin Wersch is 5,000 searches, 1,000% up. Mayberry Primary School Nursery is 10,000 searches, 1,000% up. That's kind of weird to have a primary school nursery in our searches, but I hope nothing bad happened. Apprentice BBC is 10,000 searches, 1,000% up. Josh Gad has 5,000 searches. He's 600% up. Lifetime ISA. I'm not sure what the Lifetime ISA is, but 2,000 searches, 500% up. Bridgerton Cast is 20,000 searches, 300% up. Haunted Chocolatier, that sounds cool. 5,000 searches, 600% up. I like chocolate. I don't know if I want to be haunted though. Harris Dickinson is 2,000 searches, 200% up. Ticketmaster has 10,000 searches, 300% up. Looks like it's connected to Harry Styles' tour. Good for him, I guess. Jaisley Beck is 2,000 searches, 500% up. UEFA is 20,000 searches, 400% up. Ruben Dias, I'm not sure who that is, 2,000 searches, 200% up. It says it's in connection with Maya Jama's boyfriend. Not really sure if Ruben's the boyfriend. I'm assuming that that's what's going on. Neo Tickets is 2,000 searches, 400% up. Obviously, that has something to do with Neo Tickets, right? Olivia Dean Tickets. Geez, this is why Ticketmaster's killing it. You guys got a bunch of stuff going on. 5,000 searches, 500% up. British Gas has 2,000 searches. It's 50% up 40 minutes ago, which is kind of shocking, right? Darian Aronofsky. That sounds like a hockey player or something. 2,000 searches, 100% up. Real quick, I'm going to pull us into the explored topics. Remember, we're in the UK. We're going to pull it into the last 24 hours, and then we're going to pull entertainment. It is like 5:45, so I'm still discombobulated a little bit, but not badly. So we've got a lot of squiggly lining that happened right here. I don't know what went on. So over here we've got the top queries. This is what has been searched the crap out of it, and this is the changes in these top queries. So this stuff is being searched right and left. Over here is the rising queries. This is the stuff going up. If it indicates it's a breakout topic, that means that it has had over a 5,000% increase in searches in the given time period. For us, that's going to be the last 24 hours. And so that makes that pretty easy to keep track of, unlike chat sometimes. So let's go into this. Right off the bat, we have entertainment 5% down. Entertainment news is 8% down. BBC Entertainment is 1% up. BBC Entertainment News is 5% up. BBC News Entertainment is 3% up. Party Entertainment is 30% up. That's good to see. Now Entertainment is 10% down. Now TV is 20% down. Daily Mail Entertainment is 20% up. Now TV Entertainment is 20% down. Under rising queries, we've got Wells Online is a breakout topic. Zippo is a breakout topic. Metro Entertainment is a breakout topic. Entertainment Toys is a breakout topic. Persian Poet and Astronomer is a great question. I have no idea who they're getting at. Breakout topic, though. Zippo Crossword Clue is a breakout topic. TUI In-Flight Entertainment is a breakout topic. Qatar Airways In-Flight Entertainment is a breakout topic. How to add subtitles to a video is a breakout topic. This is a great video if you want to do a video on that. It'll get a bunch of views. POF is a breakout topic. And so that covers the UK. Let me pull the United States real quick. We'll find out what we're doing over here under entertainment. Entertainment is 1% up over here. Entertainment centers 1% up. Entertainment news is 4% up. News entertainment is 3% up. Does entertainment 2% down. I have no idea who searches does entertainment. That is such a weird search. Entertainment near me is 2% up. Entertainment systems 10% up. Entertainment weekly is 10% up. People Googling entertainment jobs has no change. People still want to find those. TV entertainment centers is 2% up. Under rising queries, Beverly D'Angelo is a breakout topic. Hastings Entertainment is a breakout topic. Honestly, this one throws me off. I don't know what language this is. It's either Chinese or Korean or something. I don't know. Asian language of some kind that I don't speak. These characters right here, I wish I could tell you what they are. I have no idea. 3,450% up. Southwest Airlines in-flight entertainment is 2,000% up. East Coast Entertainment is 350% up. United in-flight entertainment is 170% up. Entertainment Weekly Survivor 50 is 140% up. I don't know what this is, but it sounds freaking cool as shit. I hope it's some kind of reality show where people get put in through the ringer and have to, I don't know, do something cool. FNC Entertainment 110% up. Corner Entertainment Center is 90% up. Black Entertainment News is 80% up. Interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I guess good for everybody, right? Okay, let's pull travel. Travel's always fun. Sometimes it's just people looking up where to get the best travel insurance. Every about month or two, somebody's actually Googling somewhere cool to go. Just going to let you know, people look up weird and boring things more than they do cool things. Okay, travel, United States, last 24 hours. Travel's up 3%. Trip is up 8%. Trips is up 10%. Traveling 3%. Tours 6%. Travel insurance is 2%. One Travel is 9%. Travel agent is 3%. Chase Travel is 1%, and Google Travel is 8%. Under rising queries, we've got Unified Travel Router, 50%. Honestly, I don't know about this Unified Travel Router, but this is the second one of these that we've done in a week or so that's been in the top Google searches. Whatever the Unified Travel Router is, it is actually probably a good choice for something to do a video on, just so you guys know. This is an easy one right here. Best travel pillow, especially if you do best travel pillow for carry-ons or some crap like that. 40% up. That's probably a good topic. It's super easy to look into travel pillows also, by the way. Best travel packing cubes. I'm not sure what that is, but that's 40% up. Best places to travel with kids. 40% up. Easy video. What is a travel visa? 40% up. Pretty easy video. Portuguese phrases for travel is 30% up. If you speak Portuguese, that's probably an easy video. Best stroller travel systems, 30% up. We all know that would be easy too, right? Best places to travel in December, 30% up. Best day trips from Paris, 30% up, and probably a great video. Best budget travel destinations is 30% up. So those are some pretty freaking easy topics to do. I'm going to just say that. Okay, let's pull this. Travel for the United Kingdom. Hold on one second. Okay, we've got travel 7% up. Travel insurance 9% down. Trips 10% down. Traveling 7% up. Travel to China is 160% up. I mean, it might be a really cool trip. I've seen some videos of some pretty places in China. I probably get bang for your buck over there, I guess. Travel bags 5% down. Travel money is 3% down. China visa free travel is 200% up. Visa free travel to China is 250% up. Interesting. Under rising queries, when does visa free travel to China start? Is the UK getting visa free travel to China? Interesting, and that's a great topic for a video if you want to look into that. 700% up. Visa free travel to China from UK, 250% up. Visa free travel to China, 250% up. UK visa free travel to China, 200% up. I'm going to guess that it is so because it looks like y'all are Googling the crap out of China and visas. Guys, if you're on this and you're in the UK and you get a good travel video up on China, boom, you're about to kill it. Look at all this crap. Travel to China from UK, 200% up. China visa free travel, 200% up. Travel to China, 160% up. Long and tiring walk crossword clue, that's 140% up. China travel advisories, 110% up. Pessimist crossword clue is 110% up. Interesting? Good to know, right? Let's pull video games. Okay, we got video game as a topic. We're in the UK, last 24 hours. Games, 8% up. Game, 6% up. Gaming is 7% up. Xbox is 3% up. PCs are 1% up. PS5, 5% up. Steam is 7% up. Game Pass is 3% up. Epic is 30% up. Gaming PC is 4% down. Under rising queries, we got Epic Games status is 350% up. Kern Game is 300% up. Wait, Karen. I think this is Karen. Cairn. I'm not really sure how to say that. 300% up. World War Z game. That sounds fun as heck. 250% up. Crimson Desert is 80% up. How to choose a gaming monitor is 80% up. How to lower ping in games. This, if you know how to do that, throw out an easy video on that. You're going to get a bunch of views, 70% up. Best budget gaming chairs, 60% up. Deadlock game, sorry. I don't know what the Deadlock game is, 40% up. Best cheap gaming laptops is 40% up, and a great topic. Let's pull the United States real quick. We've got game is 4% down, games 10% down, gaming 20% down, video game is 2% down, Xbox is 8% down, PC is 4% down, Epic is 10% up, video games is 4% down, Epic Games is 9% up, Steam is 4% down. Epic Game status is 650% up. Karen game is 400% up. Epic Games service status is 200% up. World War Z game is 200% up. Gaming with Kev is 80% up. Rocket Games 40% up. Rocket League is 40% up. MSM Games is 30% up. MSN Games is 30% up. And Games on Tonight is 30% up. Let me pull just game. Did we just pull video game? Yeah. Let me pull gaming. Oh, that's location. Guys, I'm confused. Sorry. Let's go up to the right area. I'm all trying to... Okay, we've got gaming in here. Hoping that they don't give us it under gambling. But most of the time we do get a little gambling in here. Yep. Okay, PC gaming's 10% up. PC's 7% up. Gaming PC's 4% up. Cloud gaming 10% up. This is for the United States, by the way. Xbox 10% up. Gaming laptops are 20% up. Laptops 10% up. Xbox gaming 20% up. Monitors 20% up. Gaming monitors 20% up. With rising queries being sloth gaming Rajadewu. I don't know how to say that. Last part, 4,350% up. Sloth Gaming is 1,350% up. Papaya Gaming Class Action is 800% up. Papaya Gaming Class Action Lawsuit is 650% up. Man, these guys are getting sued is what I'm going to guess. Papaya Gaming Lawsuit, 400% up. Papaya Gaming Settlement is 350% up. Papaya Gaming is 300% up. I don't know who Papaya Gaming is, but something happened. Did Gaming with Kev die? 110% up. Optic Gaming is 110% up. RNG Meaning Gaming is 100% up. I'm honestly not sure what's going on with about half that, but good to know, right? Okay, United Kingdom, what are you guys doing in gaming? Sometimes you guys are gambling. PC Gaming, 20% up. Gaming PCs, 6% up. PCs, 20% up. Monitors, 20% up. Gaming monitors, 20% up. Gaming laptops, 4% up. Laptop, 4% up. Gaming chairs are 3% up. Cloud gaming is 7% down. And Xbox has no change. Sloth Gaming is a breakout topic. Sloth Gaming Rajadewu, I don't know what the crap that is. Breakout topic. New Meta Gaming Arena is 4,450% up. Humble Bundle is 3,500% up. London Anime and Gaming Con. Ooh, that sounds fun. 250% up. You guys give that more love than that. Optic Gaming is 120% up. Heart of Gaming is 100% up. How to Choose a Gaming Monitor is 90% up. AWT It is 70% up. Epic Games is 70% up. Real quick, let's pull consumer topic. We've got the United Kingdom's last 24 hours. Ready for this. We've got consumers has no change in it. Consumer unit is 1% down. Consumer rights, 2% up. What is a consumer is 10% up. Consumer Rights Act is 1% up. Consumer goods, 8% up. Consumer law, 5% up. Product is 30% up. Consumer Rights Act of 2015 is 30% up. Consumer services is 10% up. Under rising queries, we've got Section 75 of the Consumer Credit Act is a breakout topic. No idea what that is, but I mean, I kind of have an idea. Consumer Rights Act, right? But obviously, people are Googling the crap out of that. Services not registered for this consumer check, X booking, control plane error, reason header. Honestly, not sure why people would be Googling that. That's one weird Google search. That's a breakout topic. No idea on that one. Health tips is a breakout topic. My bib is a breakout topic. What do we call a business that focuses on building products that can meet consumer needs? Honestly, smart. It's a breakout topic, and you guys are Googling your college homework. Cons, 250% up. Consumer Pulse login is 130% up. Consumer Rights Act of 2015 used cars, now we know what it has to do with, right? 120% up. Screwfix consumer unit is 90% up. And small consumer unit is 90% up. I'm going to pull the United States real quick. We'll find out what we're doing over here. By the way, the UK is much more responsible about Googling consumer stuff than we are over here in America, just so you guys know. I see it consistently. You guys are always looking up your consumer rights and stuff. We're not that much, just for the record. Consumer is 3% down. Consumers, 5% up. What is a consumer is 7% up. Products, 4% up. What are consumers? 2% down. Consumer protection, 6% down. Consumer goods is 1% up. Consumer services is 5% up. Producer is 1% down. And consumer unit is, our consumer products has no change. So under rising queries, we've got Shin works at a woodworking shop for a living. On payday, he drops by a grocery store to pick up some fresh ... This is a word problem. You all didn't come up deciding to do this. This is somebody... See, if you professors would write your own frickin' stuff, this would not happen. But y'all use the same frickin' crap all the time. The students literally are copy pasting. This is a copy paste question out of somebody's homework. 1,800% up. You could just read the book you have. Which of these is not a part of consumer profile? 1,400% up. Microeconomics definition, 250% up. Consumer outage map is 250% up. What factors impact a change in consumer demand of a product or service at a given price? That is 170% up. And your basic economics class. Opportunity cost definition, that's basic finances, okay, 140% up. And why we have time value money, right? A 10-ounce bottle of your favorite lotion that you can use each day costs $9.50. The 5-ounce bottle only costs ... 100% up. That is people Googling their homework. Consumer surplus formula, 60% up. Phytoplankton, we like that. That has nothing to do with consumer. Well, phytoplanktons, I guess, do consume stuff. Never mind. Take it back. We'll leave it. 50% up, guys. Phytoplanktons. Who knew? Autotrophs. Ooh. This is somebody's biology class, but we're for them Googling this and learning what it is anyway. That's 50% up also. So over here in the US, we're Googling our homework instead of reading the book. I'm really upset about that. Glad that the UK is at least looking up consumer protections and learning your laws. I want to thank you guys for hanging out and being awesome. If you guys want anything covered, feel free to let me know. I'd be more than glad to cover it. Outside of that, we have covered everything for the day of January 30th, 2026. I hope you all have a great weekend. Peace, very best wishes, and you guys stay epic.